Whoever came up with the sound for the Ford F-150 hybrid must have previously worked in Area 51. I must be a technician or a scientist in this noise, because the noise in no way fits a truck, any truck. How it was decided that that sound was appropriate is beyond me. I'm going to put a GoPro underneath my truck, and you can see the speaker right there. You may or may not know where the noise for the full hybrid comes from, the drone-like sound, the humming noise, but you can see it from underneath the truck, underneath the front bumper. But in this case, the grill is removed, and right where the grill sits, right there is the part that holds the speaker in place, and the speaker is directly underneath it. So that's where your speaker's at. First noise you'll hear is the bong noise that it makes when you back up, because I have to back up, and then up until I get around 25-30 miles per hour, you'll hear the drone noise that comes from this speaker. So here we go. If you decide that you want to do this, the only thing I'm going to be using is some ramps just to get the truck off the ground a little bit more, and then you'll need a 15mm socket to loosen the bolt to the radiator support, which will give you easier access to putting the PSB on the truck. After I get this installed, what I'm going to do is hook the GoPro up to the bottom again and take it for the same drive just to see what it sounds like. I recorded the whole installation of the PSB, but unfortunately when I went to pull all the video off my camera, the video specifically for the installation was corrupted. Everything else was there except for the installation. So real quick, I'll cover it even though it's already been installed, but you can also look this up online. I believe if you purchase it from Mega Ohm Motorsports, I think they have a video on Facebook or YouTube or something. But anyway, real quick, you need a 15mm socket to remove this bolt, and then also the other bolt at the other end. And the reason why you want to take these bolts off is it will give you a little bit more room to get to the speaker connector that's right in here. The only way you're going to get in there is if you have very small hands, and even very small hands, you may find it very difficult to get that connector off. So you're going to remove this lower radiator support brace by taking these two 15mm bolts out, and then just be aware that this lower radiator will kind of hover there. It's supported, but you'll see that this brace actually affords it more support. So you'll take those two out, take the connector off the speaker, connect your PSB, and then decide where you want the long end of it to be secured. Somewhere you can secure it up inside somewhere, or you can do what I did and just connect it here. And then you should be able to see it, but there is a cap that came with the PSB that you want to put on the connector that's on the speaker just to protect it. And that is pretty much it. Everything's connected up. Got my GoPro secured. Cable's just sitting up in here right now. It's okay if it falls down. Take it for a drive, see what it sounds like. The PSB was hooked up to the truck, took it for a drive. Well, I backed up right from the get-go and noticed right away that there was no bong noise, which really wasn't too much of a concern. It was the drone noise more than anything. Here it is, just over a year later. I bought this speaker delete PSB, installed it on the truck, and put it in reverse. No bong noise. Took it down the road. I did hear a little bit of a low tone whine, but I believe that's from the generator for the electric side of the truck, but it was nowhere near annoying, and you can barely hear it. One of the other things that I noticed right away is I think the drone noise actually drowns out the more natural noises that the truck would make. Because I noticed as I was driving down the road, I could hear things that I normally wouldn't hear. Like I can hear the squeaks, I could hear the bumps, I can hear the natural noises that the truck makes, any truck makes. And I think the speaker being deleted is definitely beneficial to hearing the natural noises of your vehicle rather than hearing this constant drone noise. I think I'm going to leave the bypass on, at least for a while, but it definitely gave me a new appreciation for not hearing the drone noise, because it's not even natural. It's not a noise that goes with the truck.